Continuous 20 plus is up today. 6 exercises, 30 seconds of high intensity work, 10 seconds of rest or transition. We go through all 6 of those exercises for 5 rounds. It's 20 minutes. Your heart rate is going to be up there. You're going to be focusing on burning fat while holding on to your lean muscle. I'm going to walk you through the 6 exercises for today, and we are going to jump right into the workout. You're going to need a pair or 2 of dumbbells and a bench or a chair for these exercises. Our first exercise is a lateral lunge and punch. You can use weights or do this body weight. You're going to want to use a light weight for this one. We're standing with our feet wide. We're going to be doing the lateral lunge side to side, and as we do that, we're going to punch across, punch across. So here we're getting in some mobility work. We're warming up the body. That punch, make sure you've got the lighter weights so you can move quickly through it. Also, you're focusing on the upper body when you're doing the punch. You're not going to be able to lift as heavy as you would if you're doing the lunge. Punch straight out, out. Make sure you're not leaning forward or letting that weight lean you forward, but sit down into that lunge, and as you go through the workout, try to get further into that lateral lunge as you warm up the body. Our second exercise is a bench hop. We are going to be using the edge of our bench and hopping side to side. Pressing into the bench as you lift your legs off the floor. You're going to be getting a lot of front shoulder work in, and of course lower body, but you'll also feel it in your abs. That's your second exercise. Third exercise is a quad squat to a hip lift. For this one, you use 1 dumbbell. Now, if you do have a heavier dumbbell, I would encourage you to use it for this one. We're going to hold the weight up at our chest as if we're kind of cradling it. We're going to drop down low, then lift the hips, drop down, come up. So from the side, coming straight down, hips are nice and open. Again, this is good for mobility, so make sure that your feet are wide enough apart, knees are out. You're going to lift the hips up, come back down, and lift up. So as you go through the workout and you warm up, that's a great exercise for mobility. For the squat, a lot of us want to go back like this and start arching the back. Just ensure your hips are open, feet are wide, knees are out. Sink down into that squat. You might even, before the workout starts, do some stretching like this just to open up those hips. You can also elevate your heels for this exercise, putting a wedge under your heels, which can encourage you to have a better range of motion. Our fourth exercise, gorilla lunges. Trying to come up with a good name for these. What we're going to do with this exercise, we're using a pair of dumbbells. You're going to have 1 dumbbell up at your front chest. The other one is at your side. You're going to come down, do the lunge, switch it out. So each time we're getting a little bit of a bicep curl from a neutral grip to having our palms facing us. And it's just a little bit offset as well when we go into that lunge. Okay, so you're working on stability, you're working on your balance, and really explode off the floor when you come back up from that lunge. We are focusing on quads in that lunge, so when you come forward, it's going to be more upright than our glute focus lunge. So driving that heel down, we got the 90-90 and up posture, shoulders stacked right over hips. Our fifth exercise is a high plank. Step up, alternating, switching, high plank. So we're in a high plank, you're going to switch, 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 switch. Again, another mobility exercise. So if you can't quite do that, you can just step up, and alternate side to side with that one. And our final exercise, very functional movement, sit to stand. This is going to test your abs a lot. All right, full body exercise. It's actually easier when you use a weight because it's going to help counterbalance. It's going to give you a little momentum. So we're starting on the ground, knees slightly bent, weights overhead. You're going to bring your heels in towards your butt as you bring the weight up, and then you're going to come to standing. So we're here in the low squat and come up. So the key to that is to do it quickly, to get that weight up overhead, at the same time bringing it forward, at the same time bringing those heels towards your butt, and then standing. So if it's hard, because this is challenging, so don't let it deter you. If it's challenging, you can just go here and use your hands to lift up, just a slight help. Now, if you're leaning, when you come up, if you're doing it this way and you're going to one side to get up, make sure you're alternating each time, okay? Or both hands, okay? And those are the 6 exercises today. So cardio, strength, and some mobility worked into today's workout, all right? You want to work quickly through those 30 seconds, but as always, form is going to be the most bang for your buck when it comes to working with weights, okay? All right, get your things together, bench, maybe one heavier dumbbell, and 2 sets of dumbbells, one lighter, one for the very first exercise, or you can just do that first exercise, body weight only. That is fine as well. All right. And I'm going to fix my ponytail before this workout. It's always a sign that it's going to be good. And this continuous 20 plus is going to begin in under 10 seconds. No turning back. 20 minutes. I'm going to hold you accountable and get this done, okay? Punching out as you go side to side. So we're bringing that elbow back behind the body. Punch straight out. Palm faces the ground as you punch, side to side, pressing the ground away from you, straightening out that leg, working your inner thigh. Good posture, so one was leaning forward and crunching, okay? Punch, 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 warming up the body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into our bench hops. Just hopping side to side. Give yourself some space. Up and over. Press into the bench. As soon as those toes hit the ground, you're lifting as if the ground is very hot. So press in. As you press, you should be able to get a little air. Final 10's coming up. And your final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Into our quad squat. Holding our weight up at our chest, kind of cradling it like this. Dropping down. Lift the hips. Down, up. Again, mobility exercise here. Maybe pause at the bottom after this hip lift, pause, and then power out. 10 more seconds. You really want to get your glutes below your knees to hit quads. Woo. And that one gets hard right here on that 20 to 25 second mark. All right, gorilla lunges. Picking up 2 weights, coming down, switch, up, switch, up. So try to think about getting the weight almost down to the ground right next to your foot. Pressing up. We got those weights. We're adding to lift up. Lift ourselves off the ground. Lots of power. Woo. High step up plank. Next one. Yeah. Up, up, up. Switch it out. Again, getting a lot of front shoulder work. A lot of mobility in our hips. Woo! You can do like I'm doing every time. You can do a little bit of a bounce on each one. Woo! And sit to stand. Final exercise. Using weights gonna make this a little easier. Bring it in, stand it up. You might just get a few reps of these in. It's all right. Very functional exercise. Shows us where our weaknesses are. Working our core. Working deep abs there. Woo! All right, back to the top. That's one round. Back to the top. Standing wide. Punch, punch, punch out. Draw that elbow back. Punch with palm facing down. Press the ground away, away. Nice strong punches and nice strong drawback with that elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bench hops. Lift. Right when those feet hit the ground, jump up. Like a little donkey kick, side to side. Keep your shoulders right over palms, or right over your hands. 10 more seconds. Woohoo! All right. Our hip lifts. Quad focus squat. Weight at our chest. Feet shoulder width. Knees out. Lift. Back down and press up. Like a little ball, a little somersault, and press up. Pause at the bottom. Come out of this stop position. Lift. 10 more seconds. And lower down. All right. We have front lunges. Focusing on quads again. Weights up at our front chest. Come down. Press off the ground. Press. Woo! Lots of power here. And a little bit of a bicep curl in. Lunges. Always get the heart rate up. Woo. Final second. All right, moving on to our high plank. These rounds move so quickly, thankfully. Try to step it up, up, or bounce through it, or switch. Working on mobility. Woo. Final 10. What's your own pace? Into sit the sand. Grab that weight. In. Bring it up. Bring the heels in. Lift it up. Woo. Also thinking about how you come down to the ground. Bring that weight forward, helps to counterbalance. So you can stay right here. Bring it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the top. But anytime you need to drop the weights down, you can do that. Okay, if you want to just do body weight now, punch, 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 strong punches. So you're not using the weights. Really punch it out. Draw that elbow back, side to side. Come on. Bring the intensity. Imagine a punching bag in front of you. 10 more seconds. Release time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bench hops. We get halfway through this round. We're halfway done. All right. Up and over. Up and over. So we want to make sure shoulders are right over top. So we're working our chest, front shoulders. Of course, working lower body. Final 10's coming up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, it's 155 into our quad squat. Cradle that weight. Up and down. Up, down, and press and lift. Down. So see how I sink straight down. Knees out. Not arching that back. Not sticking the butt out. Not over rounding the lower back. And set it down. Woo. Real lunges. Take it down. Up. Really press off the ground. Really explode off the ground. Halfway. Watch your wrists so they're not bending back. Okay? Keep them stacked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planks. Wrap it up. Up, up. You can go back and forth like this or switch. So you can step it back. Woo, we got this. We got 10 seconds. I had to look. That one might just be the hardest one today, right? All right, sit to stand. Weights overhead, bring it in, and up. Woo! Legs are fatiguing. It's hard to press up, come on. Dig deep. Final 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, folks, 2 more rounds. All right, sticking around 150. Weights or no weights? Just move. Here we go. Punch, punch, punch. Come on. Nice and strong. Exhale, exhale. Imagine that punching bag pressing through the floor. Drop that elbow back. Nice jab. Come on. Woo. 10 more seconds. Woo. Bring the energy for 3, 2, 1. Woo. Bench hops. Come on, it's getting hard. 4th round. Fatigue. Let's push through. Come on, up and over. Woo! Keep hopping. Come on. Press into the bench. Lift. Lift. Up and over. More seconds. Lift those feet up. Come on. Lift them up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. 160. Gorillas. Sorry, not gorillas. Quad squat. Hip lift. Take it down. Hips up. down, hips up, come back up, and press straight up. Woo. Keep those heels on the ground. Drive that floor away from you. 3, 2, 1. Set it down. All right, now gorilla lunges. Take it forward, down, press off the ground to come up. Nice and strong. Lift. Come right back up to standing. Lower down, press. 10 more seconds. Nice forward lunge. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Woo. Here come these high planks. We're almost done with the round. All right, take it up. Tap it back, especially as you fatigue. Instead of switching out, you can switch or just tap. Get those shoulders right over hands. Come on. Open the hips. Come on. Woo! How much time we got? Less than 10. Woo! Woo! Sit to stand. I am working today. All right, lay back. Slide bend the knee. Weight overhead. Bring those heels in. And come on. Press it up. Woo! Remember, if you're using hands during modified and you're leaning into one side, ensure you're bouncing out each time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the top. All right. We got this. Feet wide. Let's punch it out. Here we go. Come on. Punch. Punch. Come on. Give me your best shot. Take it across. Across. Drive that elbow back. Come on. Punch. Punch. Firmly press that foot into the ground. Press yourself across. Press away. Punch across. Come on. 10 more seconds. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Bench hops. You got this. Press into the ground. Up and over. Lift and lift. Come on. Little hops. As soon as you touch the ground, jump. Press into the ground to help you. Jump pressing into the bench just to do that. Add the lower body. Lift. 10 more seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. We do not have to see that one again today. All right. Quad, squat, hip lift. Here we go. Drop it down. Lift. And come back up. Let's go. Come on. Drop down. Lift. Chest up. Forward. Chest up. Press. Don't let those knees cave in. You can do it. For 3, 2, 1. Woo. Set that down. All right. Front lunges. Weights up to your chest and take it down. Up. Feeling tired, fatiguing. It's a struggle. Keep going. Watch those wrists. Don't let them bend back. 10 more seconds. Come on, press. That's what these planks to do. All right, we can do them. We've got this. Up for the challenge. All right, up. It's only 30 seconds. Come on. Think positive. Try to get those feet up to pumps. Breathe deep. Final 10's coming up. Thank goodness. Final 10 right here. Come on, keep going. For 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh, all right. Sit to stand. Final one. This was just boring. All right, let's finish this. Bring it in, up. Bring those heels in, and left. You got it. You are halfway. Final 5 is coming up. And carefully come up, find your way down. Come up, fingertips behind your head. Breathe in and out. Get that heart rate down. Mine's at 160. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep those arms above your head. Heart's just. See how quickly you keep the heart rate down. Today's workout was tougher than I thought it was going to be. But what a good workout it was. Because tested our strength, a lot of our weaknesses, our mobility, which is really important as we get older, and also important to enable us to do the exercises better with good form and with good range of motion. We worked with weight today. Heavier weight than I normally have with continuous 20 plus. For instance, the quad to hip lift, I use my heaviest dumbbell, which is 25. If I'm in the gym, I'd use something heavier than that, okay? But we're at home, we don't always have the heaviest weights. So focus on form, range of motion in that exercise, and that mobility, okay? And then, of course, we're getting into cardio. Mainly because we're not getting a lot of time to rest, that heart rate's not coming down. It's staying high. So it kind of simulates doing, run or jog outside where your heart rate is up for longer amounts of time. So we are targeting fat, right? Fat's going to come off all over like a paper towel. So we cannot focus on one single area, okay? But we are also holding on to that lean muscle. So a lot of these exercises, I try to hit everything within these workouts, keep things balanced. I try to test your core strength, your stability, your balance, as well as just overall explosive power and strength. So these workouts pack a punch, all right? All right, check your heart rate. After all that talking, mine's down, okay? I hope you enjoyed this workout. You found it to be a challenge, but you were up for that challenge. And I'll see you for our next 20-minute continuous workout.